Welcome back to Buzz Recaps. Today I will explain a romantic drama film released in 1997. Before moving ahead, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. The movie begins in 1936 when the Civil War started in Spain. The children of a boarding school in the Republican area were told that the enemy army could reach their school at any time, and that's why those children would be sent back to their homes, and the school would be closed until the war was over. One of those children was Andres, who was unhappy with the decision. Soon, the school teachers and principals left for their homes, and the children were told they should not even mention their boarding school's name in front of anyone, and to stay away from the city. Meanwhile, Andre couldn't return to Girona City because his mother was on vacation in another city. Andres was advised to return to Girona because his mother was trapped in the Beamy city. He was told to stay away from the city where his mother was, and he was sent back. Andres could not return to his home in Girona because his mother was on vacation in another city. He was told to go to Girona because his mother was in an enemy area. Andres took a bicycle to his home in Girona and left. He was happy to think he would get to stay alone for a while. However, when he reached Girona, he discovered everything was changing in the city. Meanwhile, when he went to his house, he found some strangers living there. After some time, one of his friends, Manuel's mother, tells him that the guard of his building spread the rumors that Andres' mother was fascist, because she used to visit church every day. Since that day, Andres started living in that house. Moreover, Andres' mother was lucky that she was far away from the city. That's why she was safe from the anger of those people. Later, Andre wanted to go to his mother, while Manuel's father told him to stay in his house because Spain had been divided into two parts, and he couldn't reach his mother. However, stubborn Andres still didn't listen to him, and that night, he started preparing to leave. The next day, he moved to his cycle towards the enemy area, and in the middle of the road some people approached him who was part of the revolt. Andres was taken to their captain, Davalos, and then Andres told him that his father had passed away. His mother is a fascist and he wants to fight against fascism. Because of hiding his truth, Andres was told to work with a man named Honorio, who had an affair with a poor woman named Pilar. And seeing them both together in their love, Andres realized for the first time how beautiful old-woman relations are. By staying in that camp, Andres had to leave his childhood behind and start behaving like an adult. Gradually, he started to be part of the camp. One day, an Englishman and his American wife were brought to camp, who was worried, thinking that they might not be allowed to return to London due to war. Meanwhile, no one could understand English except Andres. And that's when he was given the job of a translator. Moreover, the woman named Condesa just wanted to go home, while she was forced to stay in the same camp. Condesa was unhappy with everything happening to her. Still, seeing Andres' behavior, she understood that maybe she would not be as much trouble in camp. After that, she becomes friends with Andre. After talking with Andres, she told him she wanted to talk with Davalos, the same as all the other men in the camp. Similarly, Andre was attracted to the beautiful and rich Condesa. Later, Condesa took advantage of her beauty and talked to Davalos. She gave him an offer: if he gave her back the passport, she would start an affair with him. He agreed and they got intimate at the same time. During his stay in the camp, Andres started forgetting about his mother. He understood that he would also be killed if he even tried to go to the enemy area. And some people did not want the war to end. Andres went to meet Condesa and gave her their passports. Andres was attracted to Condesa when he saw her in the bed. Andres wanted Condesa to take him with her so that he could reach his mother. However, Condesa could not do this because Andres had no passport, and that's why Andres felt bad when Condesa started coming close to him, and they got intimate. She returned to London the next day, and Andres was alone again. He was more disappointed to see Pilar and Honorio together enjoying themselves. The same day, Andres saw Davalos killing two fascist people, and he started crying as he saw a killing in front of his eyes. After that, he was scared and told the truth, and said that his mother was not a fascist and he just wanted to go to the enemy area and meet his mother. Later, to give Andres a safe place, a soldier took him to his house in Barcelona, and the soldier's wife started raising Andres like her own son. And Andres met his daughter Julia, who did not like Andres coming there. She thought Andres had been brought there because her parents had always wanted a son. Despite not wanting to, Julia had to live with Andres, and she started telling the people in her area that Andres was her cousin. One day they were returning home with some food. Then some people stopped them. Julia was afraid that those people would take them with them. However, they were released immediately when they found out that Andres was part of the Davalos battalion. Later, Julia was impressed by Andres, and when she reached home, she thanked Andres. That day they came close to each other and started kissing. But before their relationship could go further, Julia's mother saw them together. Andres was thrown out of that house at that time. Later, Andres went to a market in search of work, where prostitutes and thieves live. To survive, he decided to work as a black marketer, and he started by selling his bicycle on the black market. He started buying food from the same woman with whom Julia used to buy grocery. He started earning money by selling food with his money. He tried to go to prostitutes, however, because he was underage, he was not allowed to do that. Finally, the war ended. But those people who were against fascism were defeated. A year later, Andres discovered that his mother, Irene, was a part of the party that won the war. Because of his mother, Andres was released from prison after years. And seeing his mother after a long time, they both started crying together. Irene lived with Victor, who took Andres to his new home. There was a woman named Martha in the building where he was going to live with his mother. Andres started liking her as soon as he saw her. Andres had become a part of this changing country, but he was against the new government. So he did not like his mother working for them. Meanwhile, Andres saw Pilar, but he could not meet her because he had to return home with his mother. A few days later, Andres became friends with Martha. One day, with the excuse of help, Andres went to her home for the first time, where he met his husband, Carlos. Andres was surprised to see a lot of books in Martha's house. From that day, Martha started giving him books. Andres began to get happy by getting lost in the books. However, his mother's new relationship and the changing circumstances of the country were not letting him live happily. One night, Martha understood that Andres liked her when she was showing Andres some books. Martha also keeps it a secret from Carlos that Andres is attracted to her, which proves that she was also attracted to Andres. For many days, Andres was looking for Pilar, and for once she could not recognize Andres. But then she remembered that Andres used to work with Honorio in her childhood. She told him that she and Honorio were going to get married, but he was killed. Now, he is living with his son and grandmother in this city. When Andres told her that he always liked her, Pilar was thrilled. After getting intimate with Andres, Pilar was happy after years. Still, after spending time with Pilar, Andres had to return to his life. Victor told him that he and Irene wanted to marry each other. Andres was not happy to hear that. After arguing with Victor, he again started getting lost in Martha's books. And he went to Martha with courage and he started getting intimate with her. And they started an affair. But after a few days, he discovered that Carlos and Martha were against fascism. And when the truth came out, Carlos was arrested. Andres told Victor that he loved Martha, and he wants to set Carlos free. Victor told him that Andres would be a member of Victor's party. If he tried to free Carlos's, Andres had to accept his condition, and he lost his happiness again. But one night he saw an Italian woman named Bobby playing the violin, and they kept looking at each other. Without wasting time, Andres went to talk to Bobby, and Irene was also happy to see them together. With the arrival of Bobby, Andres got the happiness he needed in life, but Bobby had to go to France the next day, and because of that, they had to separate. In the end, he saw Martha going out of town, and he couldn't stop her even if he wanted to. Later, every person Andres ever loved left him and went away. He didn't know whether Bobby loved him or not, but this time, he didn't want to lose her. So he decided to go to France. While Bobby was also waiting for him, after meeting her and becoming a part of Bobby's orchestra, he started living with her forever. With that, the movie ends here. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the following video. Take care.